Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. Baba Shah, if the audio is good, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up, anything. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a thumbs up. Alright, cool. The water sis, and the water to the brothers, the water Yahweh Shemel Shai Brother Thumb. I don't have my other phone. This is, impromptu, sporadic, quick video. Lord willing through the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. As you seen the title, the Homestead movie was ... And also, nothing is going to satisfy our craving more than all hell actually breaking loose. Alright? I just got seen a movie with myself, the elder Yaquab, the elder Nas from the main camp, New York. Just got done seeing it, and through the spirit we was assessing it, analyzing it, and just talking about it afterwards, chilling in the whip, speaking on behalf of the movie, whatever. And my personal opinion, like the bro Tazapanya Banyamya said just now, it was spiritual, which indeed, the spirituality of it is that Esau is broadcasting and forecasting the shit that he's about to do in his society. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. Esau is broadcasting and forecasting the hell and how it's going to go down before it does happen. And this may be a spoiler or whatever. So for those who don't like spoilers or who don't like being hinted on, movies and shit like that, then you probably don't want to watch it right now until you actually see the movie. But to me, that's why I titled the video, nothing is going to satisfy our craving more than all hell actually breaking loose. Because in my opinion, that particular part of the movie, because at the ending of it, they kind of lead you on to something different. But the initial joint, as far as how it went, was trash. I'm gonna be honest. The shit was fucking trash. It was sugar coated. But I'm gonna say this. It was the beginning of all hell starting to break loose. When I see what Esau did, I believe he's gonna come out with different segments of the movie to try to lead people on. Because for those who've seen it, like Tazapanya, you seen it, bro. Banyamia, you seen it. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the very last ending, if you stay for the credits, you will see that the second segment is going to be way more lively than the first segment. Because when the movie ended, it said, how did it say it, man? It said, this is the end for now, or something like that. It says something along the lines, like when it says the end, it says the end in all capital, and then it said the beginning of the end, or something like that, something along those lines. So it indicated that the movie was just the beginning of the end. And that's why I say what I say, you know what I'm saying, as far as it being, like the bro said, it left the door open. And that's why I said that part was trash. I could have waited for that, you know what I'm saying? But it's alright, I had a good time with the elder brothers, and spiritually building after camp, so it is what it is. Nonetheless, not to take away from the aspect of the movie, but like the scriptures tell us, in these times to come, people are going to be invading one another because of the famine, because of the lack of bread. Not in the book of Second Ezra, we was going into this at camp, towards the end of camp. But because of the lack of bread, because of the famine, because of great troubles, because of the pride, the cities will be trouble. And that's what that movie, you know, that's pretty much what it pictured. The city's be in trouble. And you got a term called Homestead. A brother could put up the definition, Baba Kashah, of what the word or the term homestead means. But the movie is called Homestead. The guy, you know, one of the main characters pretty much set up a whole fortress for, you know, just in case of a situation of all hell breaking loose. And you're gonna have people that are gonna invade homesteads because of the lack of bread, because of the famine, because of the food shortages, because of distress, because of, like the scripture said, because of great cry, the city shall be troubled. So all these homesteads are gonna get raided, just like the movie shows. Regardless of your military might, people gonna come banging and knocking on your doors, on your door frame, when shit hit the fan. So I'll say this: Esau's putting it out there of the things that are getting ready to come and befall this society. Watch the camp video we put up just now. 3 strikes for Esau, eat 'em. When shit go down, especially in the cities, New York City, you're gonna have situations where the invasion of people because of the lack of bread is gonna intensify. You see? The cities are congested, extremely congested. You have a supermarket every 5 to 10 square, you know, blocks or whatever. When these things get overran and raided, where do you think people are gonna go in these apartment complexes? They're gonna go right next door. You know, the man with the bigger gun is gonna overtake the man with the smaller gun. And that's what movies like that depict. And that's why I wanted to see it through the spirit. You know? And like the title of the video said, nothing is going to satisfy our cravings. And when I say that, as far as the Lord's hope for the elect, because we want to see real life civil war. We want to see real life Jacob's trouble. And you know, it ain't going to be pretty. But the confidence and the faith that we have in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, we are more than ready to embrace the calamities that's getting ready to take place. Why? Because we have no choice. We have no choice. And we also do have faith. We have confidence that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua will be with us when all hell break loose. You know, so we went to the movie theaters. It was probably a third of the way packed. Not all the way packed, but like I'll say like maybe a quarter to 1/3 occupied. You know, there was certain parts of the movie that was exciting, and for the most part, it was full of shit. Now, I'll be honest. You know, your review may be different from mine, but nothing is going to satisfy our craving than this shit actually happening. Esau will always continue to sugarcoat reality with Hollywood until this shit go down. You know, but like the elder bro Yakwa, you know, was talking, you know, there was certain political advances that was taking place. You know, like when shit go down, there's gonna be a lot of politics. Those that trained in war and combat and guerrilla warfare and physical combat are gonna have the upper hand, and they're gonna pretty much try to become, you know, one or in unison with those that have the homestead. You know, those that have it, until those that are physically trained in combat are gonna overtake and overthrow those that have the bread, the food, the water. You know? And it also shows women empowerment in that movie. If you've seen it, you've seen it. You know, pretty much the dude that was supposed to be holding it down, his wife was giving him all types of advice, and he wasn't taking it. But something unfortunate happened, man, and he was taken out the picture for a few days. The wife took over, and all of a sudden everything became better. That's not reality. When shit hit the fan, your fucking wife is not gonna take control. You know? I don't know what type of Xena, the Warrior Princess reruns she was watching, but when shit hit the fan, the elect men are going to be the last one to stand. Forget about a homestead. You know, I'm sure brother put it up. I asked for the definition on it, but you know, the phone is a little too far back to the windshield, so I'm not gonna reach forward to try to grab it. But you know, it's up there. You know, again, scriptures talk about invading one another for the lack of bread, the great tribulation, and the famine. This is the vibration that this man is pushing on the earth. Are we in that time? Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, like I was saying, the whole women empowerment movement, again, spoiler alerts. You know, the dude, one of the main guys, he was ex-military. He was the one really leading the charge, and he was already on edge because he was ex-military, and he had the mindset of, when this shit go down, all bets are off. So he was on edge. He was walking on eggshells, and he was on edge. And that's kind of like the mindset that we're in. You know, for those who see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't gonna be no women empowerment movement. That's why was Micah the 7th chapter, it says that she that is my enemy shall see, and shame shall cover her. You know, that's another topic, another title for a lesson that I put together. You know, I can't, I don't remember off the top. I put in my bookmark, but when this so-called, like they call it the apocalypse happen, you women ain't gonna have nothing to say. You ain't gonna have a damn thing to say. You know, the dude wife taking over because he went into a coma, and all of a sudden she did what she wanted to do, and everything became better. That's not gonna be reality, man. You know, the scriptures say the Lord is gonna make a man, an elect man at that, more precious than fine gold. So when this shit go down, brothers, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the names, this faith, you know, what we believe in is going to be our stronghold. That's going to be our homestead. You know, that's going to be our fortress. The book of Proverbs, the 18th chapter, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. You know? So Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that name is a strong tower, and the righteous will run into it and be safe from the said perils that's getting ready to take place. Another scripture I'm gonna quote, what is it? Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 17, I believe it is. But Ezra, the prophet Ezra said, woe is me, woe is me. Who would deliver me in these days, in these times? Ezra seen all hell breaking loose. You know, you always had situations where it was calamity and all hell brought upon Israel as a whole, but nothing is going to topple what's about to happen during the time of Jacob's trouble. That's why the prophet Ezra said, woe is me, woe is me. Who would deliver me from those days? Ezra's back here again in incarnation. You know, in the reincarnation. Yup. The brother put up, man shall desire to go into the city and should not be able. That's all part of the coming calamities and the crisis getting ready to happen. You know, but by the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the faith, the names, the trust, the hope, we be all right, man. You know, we can be more than all right. The scriptures say about gold being tried in the fire, in the furnace of adversity, and the Lord is making us more precious than fine gold. We're going to go through the fire, and we're going to go through the fire to come. But nonetheless, the elect will prevail and get up out that fire, even in the time of Jacob's trouble. All right? Even in the time, especially in the time of Jacob's trouble. The Lord, the name of the Lord is going to be our strong tower, and we're going to get up out of this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said in the beginning, I ain't going to make this too long. Can't really read any precepts. I don't got my phone close to me, and just wanted to do a follow-up because I did the video on the trailer, and the trailer was actually, in my opinion, more exciting than the actual movie itself. Not saying it was a horrible movie, but Esau did it. I know what he's doing. You know, he's making it a series. So the second part, which they showed you at the end of the movie, looks far more better and more exciting than the initial part of the movie, which is the one we seen today, the original Homestead. You know, that's why after the end of the movie they said the end is just the beginning or something like that. You know, so Ezra said it, Yahweh Shah said it. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So that movie that we just seen is pretty much the beginning of sorrows. So for those who want to check it out, go check it out. You know, or just wait for it to come on and stream, whatever. But all hell is getting ready to break loose in society. Lord willing, the year 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance, and the destruction and judgment of Esau Edom, Lord willing. You know, Abaratazah, Lord willing. You know, the clock is ticking on this man's kingdom, and we almost out of here. So, you know, that's pretty much it. On my way back to the crib, you know what I'm saying? And the Spirit just had me just hit the button as I'm on my way back. But anyway, the water for the brothers out there that put up the precepts. You know, Lord willing, after this is up, everything is said and done, you know, I'll go back and look over the comments and see what brothers put up, scriptures, precepts, and if the Spirit permit, do a follow-up. You know, do a follow-up. But, you know, we almost out of here, man. So, you know, Abaratazah, you know, we maintain and do what we gotta do to get the fuck up out of here when the Lord is getting ready to destroy this place. You know, so anyway, I'm gonna end it right there. Yahweh Shemiah Shai brought it down to the Lord's elect. 144,000 the prophets. Alright, the 1/3, the men, the women, and the children that are gonna be delivered up out of Babylon when all is said and done. So, Shalom to you.